The last time that we played inside the Superdome, we got ourselves a bowl victory. So hopefully we can do the same thing here today, guys, against the number 25 ranked Georgia State Panthers. Let's get it done. Take a look at that passing offense, guys. Passing touchdowns, we're number 1 in the country. Georgia State, no slouch. They're number 17 in the country, too. So it's going to be likely a shootout. I'm looking for a lot of points between these two teams. Let's get it underway. Billy Tomlinson, a 25-yard return. 1st and 10, Ferdinand Giroux. Passing a little drag route here to Houston Harris. He's going to turn that upfield for 11. Good pitch and catch right there. Ferdinand Giroux actually getting a lot of pressure on him. We got Georgia State defenders all over him, but he's going to find Trevon Vaden up around the 28-yard marker right there. 2nd down and 9. A little handoff here to our fullback, Luke Vinskov. He fumbles the football. Alexander with the recovery. That sucks. We wanted to give one of our top upperclassmen a chance there, and he failed us with the fumble. We do create a fumble of our own, though. That is Johnson forcing the big hit, but hey, Georgia State recovers it, and they maintain possession. Here's Jovan Brown with the catch. Xavier Jackson with a good tackle. And now it's 4th and 13. We'll have to punt the football back to us. Ferdinand Giroux, pass intercepted. Alexander, who recovered the fumble, is going to get one thrown right to him, guys. Simply put, I just didn't see him. So unfortunately for Giroux, that's going to hurt his stat line. God, got to be better. 3rd down and 8. Madison going to tackle Horn. Big hit put on him. Not going to get anywhere. 4th down and 7. They will attempt a long field goal, and it's going to be pushed, well, pulled. A little bit left and a little bit short. Either way, we get the football back here. 3rd and 12. It's going to turn to 4th and 12. Andre Hart with the deflection. So, you know, lucky for us they missed, but unfortunate for us we just can't punch it in. We can't get any points on the board. Defense. Let's get a turnover of our own. Xavier Jackson Holloway with a huge hit. Hey, don't be confused, guys. It is a hyphenated last name. You just can't fit it. But that is a custom player right there for you with the big hit and then the fumble recovery. So 3-0 here. Giroux scrambling to his right. He's got a defender on him, and he's going to fling this over to Trevon Vaden, who somehow makes that catch. Wow. That's a great throw. Great throw. Giroux, another throw off balance. Look at this. Houston Harris, the Mackey Award winner for tight ends, catches this in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And just, man, Georgia State has been putting a lot of pressure on us, guys. We just have not been able to protect Giroux. Here's Noel with the tackle on James Smith after picking up 39 on the play. Banks going to hand it off here to Smith, and it's just wide open. It's wide open. End zone is completely clear. Ernest Smith. Ernie, the little running back, hitting a touchdown. Now, speaking of little running backs, we got one of our own, and he's got some shifty moves back there at special teams. He's got 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackles. He is gone. Past the 20, past the 10, the 5, touchdown. Billy Tomlinson, 98-yard touchdown return. Woo! Look at him move. See ya. And then the missed tackle here. That's 1. And then I really thought this guy was going to get him. But lucky for us, Billy Tomlinson is too good. 17-7, Georgia State just firing this thing up on 3rd and 10. He looked like he was going to catch that. But we do have a flag on the play. Maybe a late hit or something? Nope, it's a hold. All right, well, we will decline that penalty. And we'll just take the 4th and 10. So here's Billy Tomlinson on the handoff, 2nd down and 10. He's tacking on some good rushing totals here. Here's Billy T again for the touchdown. Good run blocking, by the way, for an 8-yard score. So we're actually blowing these guys out. 24-7 at this point here in the 4th quarter, the very start of it, and we've got a lot of pressure, and that forced the drop, guys. It forced a rush throw from Benny Banks. Now 4th down and 2. This is pretty much their game, and the 1st down. So we keep playing. 3rd down and 1. 6:55. Handoff to right. He's going to bust off 1 tackle, but not miss this one. That is Noah with the big hit, and the fumble recovered by O'Keefe. He is gone. Nobody's going to catch him. It is now 30-7, and the upperclassman middle linebacker, our team captain on defense, with the fumble recovery, guys. That is the ball game. That's it. That will put the nail in the coffin, the cherry on top, the icing on the cake. The fat lady has sung. It's over. We have made it to 2 bowl games in this series, and we are 2-0 since our head coach, Melvin Breaux, has taken this program to new heights. 2-time Cajun 6 champions, man, we are just on the up and up. So, hey, we beat a ranked opponent in a bowl game. I'm going to take that one. But Cam Jordan actually, or Curtis Jordan, not Cam Jordan, Curtis Jordan got into the game here late and just got a couple passes completed. Tomlinson went 11 for 60 and a touchdown himself. Harris reached the century mark here today, 9 catches for 100 and 1 touchdown through the air. No sacks actually given up on Giroux from the O-line, which is really surprising to me because of how much pressure that Georgia State was applying on us. But I thought our defense played outstanding. Again, if you guys remember the very beginning screen at the very beginning of the game, the pregame stuff, their offense is pretty good. And we were able to shut that down to 284 yards of total offense with 3 turnovers, 1 pick, and 2 fumbles recovered. I didn't show the pick just because it was near the end of the game. So that's it. Let's move on to the Rose Bowl. Louisiana Tech against Army. So Army got snubbed, and they were purposefully snubbed by me because I just didn't think that their schedule was too impressive to make it to the college football playoff. So I talked about that in the last video. But here they are in the Rose Bowl. It's not a bad draw. They're getting Cajun 6 runner-up La Tech. So really, this is a bar test for them. If they can win this game, or at least hold it to a respectable score, maybe Army did get snubbed. Maybe we can officially say that. It's not so much my analysis anymore. Maybe they did officially get snubbed. But here we are, guys, already here in the third quarter. It's 6-0 La Tech. Army hasn't scored. La Tech hasn't gotten a touchdown yet. And here's a big throw, a big catch that could break this game open, but he will get tackled at about the 23. That's a big time gain there, 56 yards. As we jump ahead here to 3rd down and 8, we got the quarterback slinging it. Little rollout there, little Z-spot rollout maybe. Turnover. First one of the football game, and La Tech defense, man, they are just standing tall. Wow, they're not going to be able to do anything with it, though. Let's go to the next possession here for Army. That's a fumble, and quarterback, I don't know what he's thinking, man. Dio Durant's coming in, steps right in front of the football, right in front of the path of the pitch, and that's a forced turnover right there. Wow. I mean, Dio Durant, guys, he's everywhere. He's a cornerback, if you guys are just new to this series. He's just sniffs out the football constantly. Interceptions, deflections, forced fumbles. He's everywhere. And now 9-0 here. This is pretty much the football game for Army. They can't do anything. They're going to punt the football back to La Tech. 9-0 victory for the Bulldogs. Rose Bowl win. I mean, you can't take it away from them. Doesn't matter who you played. You won a Rose Bowl. That's all that counts. And then, of course, we got the custom Leslie Weisbecker with 9 tackles, 5 TFLs, and a couple sacks to his credit here today. But William Hayes, the quarterback, by the way, we haven't talked about him too much. I want to take a look at his stats. Now, it's a little disappointing that he didn't put the ball in the end zone. There was not a single touchdown in this game. A little unfortunate, but 16-20, 146. They do like to run the ball a lot. So, you know, I don't want to rip him too much because that's just kind of the scheme that they're in. But he's got a Rose Bowl win to his credit now. Now it depends on what he wants to do. Does he want to go out? Does he want to come out pro? Does he want to enter the Saints franchise or not? We'll have to find out in the offseason here in the next episode. But let's go out here to the Raging Cajuns against Eastern Michigan. This is an interesting matchup here at the Lending Tree Bowl. Take a look at quarterback Elliot Sandidge, who's been under the fire in the flame in his tenure here as a Raging Cajun quarterback. He's got some custom love here with Joey Strong and Trace Caballero and D. Monet. Monet, of course, being a running back, Strong and Caballero being receivers. Caballero actually a tight end. But 2nd and 3, we've got a completion there. Good pitch and catch, moving the chains. They've since actually changed their offense over to Washington State, so that's actually really helped Elliot Sandidge. We can see D. Monet off the screen pass there, going to get 6 after a really nice physical run there from our boy. But Kurt Higdon going to get 4. That's going to be 4th down and inches. They will go for this on a punt fake, and the punter, Alan Russell, completely whiffs. Take those gloves off, man. I think they led you astray. That sucks. But Eastern Michigan up 3-0. Big bomb right after the turnover, and that's a touchdown. Sam Daniels for 57. The fullback No, no, that just did not happen. They gave up a huge pass to the fullback. Wow, that's brutal, man. So 10-0 here, 2nd down and 10. Sandidge gonna fire this over to Trace Caballero with the catch. He's so graceful. He's so graceful at tight end. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. A big guy like that can toe tap, make a nice finesse grab. You love to see it. But Victor Bell with the deflection there. Sandidge and the offense will have to settle for a field goal. But no. No, no, no. Got to go the other way there, Elliot. That's a pick 6. Russell McNeil taking it to the house. He's not doing too bad. He's 10 of 12, but 61 yards nearing the end of the first half. You would like to see more yardage. That Washington State playbook not really doing them too much of a favor here. With a little pitch here, look at this. D. Monet busting off the would-be tackler, getting out of bounds after a gain of 24. 3rd down and 9. Little play action. Pass is going to be caught. You want to see that throw to the sidelines have a little bit more zip to it versus the float. I didn't really like the touch on that pass, but Joey Strong going to get 10 here on 3rd down and goal, and they'll just settle for a field goal. I don't really like that one. You go down by 11. I don't like it. Eastern Michigan responds with a field goal of their own. Now next possession here for the Raging Cajuns, and I don't know what happened to Sandidge on that play. They're going to give the credit here to Brian Harris, who's got 4 sacks on the day. He just can't get protected. He has no protection back there. So definitely a point of contention there inside the locker room, I'm sure. Sandidge not doing too hot in this football game now as we're in the 4th quarter and 20-6 game. Is it gonna be 27? Guys can't make the tackle. And the running back, Chad Fisher, punches it into the end zone. 27-6, guys. It will be your final score. Raging Cajuns drop a game that I thought they could have won, especially with how the offense has been playing lately. Sandidge kind of finding his new mojo. He's got the weapons, but I really think the offensive line needs a big fix going into this offseason. I think that this is really going to be a method to success, a recipe to success next season. That offense can play. It didn't show up tonight, but O-line definitely needs to be looked at. As you see, Eastern Michigan, they took it to him, man. 27 points tonight. Sandidge 17 of 21, only 132 yards, 80% completion. If your quarterback gives you 80% completion, you think that you won the game. Obviously, sample sizes, completions, attempts, that stuff matters. But, you know, I was a little disappointed. Who am I kidding? A little disappointed? I was big league disappointed. I was major league disappointed, guys. A couple TFLs there on defense for Louisiana, but, you know, that offense, again, you have your quarterback sacked 4 to 5 times today. You're probably not going to win the game. Just not a good effort. Not a good effort from the O-line. Beating a dead horse there, but what else am I supposed to say? So I'm going to go ahead and simulate Tulane against Buffalo. I just felt like Tulane just had the better team. Who am I kidding? Jake Matt is gone. Now it's Philip Maynard as a quarterback. They've been quarterback U in this dynasty, in this series. So Maynard went 14 to 22, 2 touchdowns. Styles actually came into the game here 11 to 21. And just their offensive weapons, guys, just their receivers. You got Raj Patel, you got Sky Blessings, you got Lachlan Chisholm still out there. So they definitely had this under wraps, you know, in the bag. Got all the sayings here today. Cal against Penn State. We're now inside of the CFP section of the video. Cal will get a W here, 41 to 13. Now on the other side, you got Notre Dame against Miami. I think that Miami's probably going to win this game. I do like Notre Dame at being 10-2, but Miami's so good, guys. They're 12-1 on the season. If we take a look at the final score, 34 to 20. So it was a solid victory, a 2-touchdown victory, and it looks like Miami's tacked on those 2 touchdowns late. So in the 4th quarter, they had 2, getting a 14-point 4th quarter. So really nice to see it there. So there's your national championship. You got Cal and Miami here in year number 3. Year number 3 of the series, but basically it's year 9. I ended up simulating 6 seasons in order to get to this point. So all the players in here would be created by the CPU. There's no real players inside this series. But Cal, I kind of like Cal in this game. You know, they were underdogs coming into the CFP. This is the team that actually replaced for Army. They didn't replace the seeding, but everybody else got bumped up a notch. Cal's actually the number 4 team in the CFP. So pretty crazy, but they do have some good defensive players, namely this player here, Lee McKinney. He's got 2 sacks, an INT, 5 deflections, so he can do it all. You got Simeon Ware here as well. 1 sack, 1 forced fumble. He's got some nice speed as an 84 speed. And then you got a couple of depth players there like Sam Lewis and then Ronnie Mitchell. So their linebackers are pretty good. I think the one thing that's probably going to hurt Cal is the offensive line. I wasn't too impressed with what I was seeing there. But defensive back-wise, they look pretty solid there, guys. Their worst players is 71 in that rating. 88, James Butler. He's definitely going to be a guy that gets into the Saints franchise. Plus, you got Stone as an 80. So secondary-wise, pretty good. I think that would probably be their strength outside of linebackers if you really wanted to get that nitty-gritty on it. But quarterback Clay Daniel has my eye. He had 34 touchdowns here this season, 5 picks. Not the fastest quarterback. He's definitely a pocket passer. Marcus Thompson, the running back here for Miami, was the Heisman candidate, the runner-up. We actually had the Heisman winner come from Army, the running back out there. But I would like to think, since they didn't get to the CFP, I'd like to think that Marcus Thompson won the Heisman instead of the guy from Army. But, you know, storylines, whatever. Bobby Crosby, the tight end, 10 touchdowns, 815 yards. He's seen progression in his stats every single season. Plus, we got this guy, Nick Roach, another tight end. They like to run those 2 tight end sets. Very interesting that they got two really good players on that end. Nicholas Bell, the left end, the right end. Look at the D line for Miami. This is probably their strength, and I think that they're going to eat Cal up as far as that goes. Because, again, I wasn't too impressed with their offensive line. Cal's offensive line. Got J.J. Jackson, a Butkus Award winner, a Bednarik Award winner. Look at this defense, man. Phillip Harris, the middle linebackers, a 90. Don't have a lot of depth when it comes to their linebacker spots, but I really do like their defense, guys. Secondary-wise, could be a little bit better for a team that's in the national championship. So just a lot of storylines at play here between these two teams. D-line for Miami, defensive backfield for Cal. So which one's going to win out? Which offense is going to come through? We'll find out, guys. But that's a nice pass from the Cal quarterback here. We got Nicholas Bell there with the dreads. You can see him. You'll always be able to figure out where he's at on the line. It's actually there towards the top of your screen. So in case you are looking and scouting and maybe thinking that maybe our Saints need to go ahead and take that guy, that's how you can identify him right there. But take a look here. Look at the running back, Tyree. Dennis Tyree, 15-yard gain, and then Cal's going to strike first with a fullback dive. Jeff Payne with the touchdown here mid-part of the first quarter. Here is Clay Daniel with the pass completed. Little floater there to Charles Young. 2nd down and 6, and they are going to do a little option here to the tight end. Bobby Crosby at the hash marks. He is gone. The tight end, guys. The tight end on an option pitch. What? He's like Kyle Pitts speed, man. Look at this. No one is even close to him, and nobody can catch him either. What a job there by Miami quarterback Clay Daniel to find him, and you got to give props there to the tight end, Bobby Crosby, to take that to the house. Now, Nicholas Bell actually can't make the tackle here on Stephen Flynn. He's going to pick up 2 yards right there. Little touchdown on this handoff here to Dennis Tyree. Cal is now up 17-10. We'll see if Miami can get a little comeback here, a little response. That pass is completed, but oh no, a fumble. And down the sidelines with a wide open lane is James Butler, the free safety. He's only got the O-line to catch him. He's gone. I told you guys the defensive backfield here for Cal is special. They've got a lot of really top tier playmakers right here, but look at this. James Butler just scoop and go. Wow, he turned on the Jets at that point. So let's see if Miami can actually respond to that mishap, and they will. They'll get a big chunk of change right there. Good for 63. Then now 3rd and goal. Marcus Thompson, the running back, gets a touchdown here. Miami now down by 7 as we enter into the second half. So let's get the second half going here, guys. Little pitch to Marcus Thompson. This is a big run for him. 6-yard rush. And why do I show it to you? Because it's kind of important. He now beats Willis McGahee's single-season rushing record of 1,753 yards. So he's now beat it by 3 on that rushing attempt. So congratulations to Marcus Thompson, the Pixel Man. Congratulations. Miami will kick a field goal here on that possession to make it 24-20, and Cal, with Gene Bellamy, not going to pick it up. So 4th and inches, they'll punt the football to Miami. Miami, no! Clay Daniel going to get sacked for 8 yards. Travis Johnson with the sack, now 2nd and 18. They got some motion here, and then they're going to hand this thing off just to pick up some yardage, some positive yardage there. Not going to go anywhere. So 3rd and 18. Here's Clay Daniel facing some pressure. He just says somebody's down there, and in triple coverage, the backup tight end, the tight end number 2, Nick Roach, somehow makes that catch. Like, who catches that? That's ridiculous. That's going to keep Miami in the game, man. So 50 seconds, 3rd and 10. Daniel, a little bit of pressure, almost intercepted right there by Ed Ford. That's going to be 4th down, so they will kick a field goal just to inch a little closer. They're now down by 1 point. So let's see if they can hold here. 3rd down and 6. Cal, pass completed there. That one hurt. 6 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Good defense. Good defense by the Hurricanes. Kevin Garcia, already 10 tackles, 2 TFLs. 2nd down and 10. Here comes Tyree. He's going to get a big chunk of change right there. 3rd down and 1 with 5 minutes. Pass incomplete, going out of bounds. Cal will kick the field goal, and now Miami, if they can get a touchdown, they'll take the lead here with 4 minutes to go. 3rd down and 2. Daniel, no pressure. He's just going to sling this thing deep, and he undershot the wide receiver. That's James Butler with the deflection, and now Cal has a chance with about 2 minutes to go, guys. They can ice this thing and just burn those Miami timeouts. 4th down and 3 now. So they didn't pick it up, but they'll go for it. 4th and 3, and they do get it. That is a gutsy play call. All you got to do is you just got to punt it back to them. Miami's got 3 timeouts. They could end up winning the game on them. So, you know, I can't really disagree with the play call there. You can't kick a field goal back there either, guys. So Miami will finally burn their final timeout. And guys, on 3rd and 7, this game's over. They don't even have to run a play, but I guess just for adding some salt into the Miami wound, Dennis Tyree puts this thing into the end zone. And he didn't even just go down either. After that first initial contact right there, he said, nope, I'm staying up. I want this touchdown. I love that. I love it. But you know what? Miami, with 1 second left, they say, let's get that touchdown back and just put something on the tape, because Clay Daniel's going to the pros next season. Jeremy Jacobs there with a touchdown. This game's over. They can celebrate all they want, but Cal, the Golden Bears, are national champions here in college football in season number 3. So guys, your player of the game will be Dennis Tyree, 26 carries, 128, 2 scores, had a couple receptions in there too. But congratulations to the Cal Golden Bears on winning the Natty. And honestly, if I were thinking Saints-wise, I would honestly be thinking about taking the quarterback here for Cal. I thought he played well. I might even consider taking Clay Daniel for Miami, or from Miami. Again, offensive line, you know, they held up. They only allowed 1 sack for their quarterback, but I just didn't see a whole lot as far as an overall rating that I was impressed with. If anything, I'd go defense with Cal or defense for Miami if we were to include any of these players in the Saints franchise. But 60-25 for Clay Daniel, maybe I'm looking at that and I'm thinking maybe like 3rd, 4th round type quarterback. But again, like Nicholas Bell had a couple TFLs. He's a guy that I've got my eye on as a 96. Could be a nice player for us. We do need to address defensive end. We haven't really drafted a whole lot of those guys. We've focused on DT, defensive tackle, but not a whole lot on the end spots. So we're kind of doing a little patchwork there for our Saints. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video for the postseason of college football. Next vid I will catch you guys in will be the off season. So we'll get some recruiting done. We'll do red shirts. We'll do custom schedules. We'll do a preview. And that's where we're at here with the Cajun 6 Dynasty. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.